So, good morning, all. On this post MLK Day, pre inauguration day of January 2021, my name is Rhonda, and this is the face of frustration and fear. I'm making this video because I am the daughter of a senior citizen, and with the grace of God, I'll be a senior citizen myself at some point. And I'm making this video because I'm so frustrated with the lack of resources and care for our seniors. And again, which will be myself and a lot of us will be seniors in the future. Now, my complaint is Medicare is supposed to be geared towards seniors and people with disabilities. Yet Medicaid offers more to seniors than Medicare does, but it's hard for seniors to get Medicaid because of this small income guidelines they have. My experience in the last few years is my mom has quite a few illnesses, and I haven't been able to get any help for her. Her health has declined and her living situations have changed. I have not been able to get any home health aid for her because of the waiver from Medicaid. They say her income is too high, but they don't take into consideration the cost of her medications, etc. It's so unfair because our seniors work their whole lives, and then when they become seniors and need help, they can't get anything, or they're not supposed to have anything. If they have a life savings, these assistant care facilities or these different facilities that's supposed to make life easier for them wants to take every single penny that they have, and they want them to sign over anything that they have to them. So these people, our parents, our grandparents, our aunts, uncles, who work their whole lives to be safe and secure in their golden years, wind up with nothing or struggling or living in poverty or living with their grandchildren or children or whatever the case may be. There's prison reform. There's so many reforms going on, but there definitely needs to be a reform for senior citizens. And Medicare needs to step up more and take care of the seniors. If anything covers a home health aid for seniors who need help, why wouldn't it be Medicare, which is supposed to be geared towards the care of seniors and people with disabilities? I have disabilities myself, but I've been trying to take care of my mom and give her the best quality of life that I can. But I'm not a professional, and I need help, and I can't get help any which way. And it's really frustrating me. Everything is based on her income. Her income is what she needs to live off of right now. Her living situation has changed, and I can't get any help. My mom has had strokes, seizures. She's had a couple of falls, confusion, and she lives on the second floor in an apartment right now. She actually had a fall that resulted in a torn hamstring. So she had to have therapy to be able to get up and down the steps. Now my thing is, if someone, like, if their health changes where it affects where they live, there's no help to relocate her. The senior living facilities are all based off of income, and they have 3, 5-7 year waiting list. Assisted living is just totally out of the question because no one can afford that. Your average person cannot afford assisted living. Nursing homes are the last place you want to put your loved one, especially with COVID. But even before COVID, nursing homes is the last place you want to put your loved ones. And to try to move your loved ones into an apartment that may be safer, like a first floor apartment for my mom would be ideal. But then you have these management companies and these landlords that want first, last, and 1 month security, which can range from $1,200 to $1,500 just to move in, depending on where the property is. And there's no help with that money to move in. So there's just no help. And for me, as like I said, someone who if I live to see it will be a senior myself at some point, is scary because there's no resources. You can't have anything. Like, you work hard. I have a lot of friends that are nurses and they're working hard, working hours and hours and hours to save money to have that I guess that rainy day fund. But as a senior, that money will be held against you if you need any help. So if you don't have a good job with good retirement and things like that you can fall back on as a senior, think carefully about the hard work that you're doing day in and day out, missing time away from your children, your family, because you're trying to stash money away, because that money will be held against you. Like I said, my mom is a senior and I need help with her. Like I said, I can't work. I get disability myself, but I would still be able to work some, but I can't work because I can't leave my mom alone. But I can't get any help. Like I said, I can't get an aid for her. And with my own disabilities, never know if I'm going to be sick or down and there's no help. I have limitations on what I can do, but I do the best to help her. So I don't know if these guidelines are the same everywhere, but I know in Pennsylvania, it just doesn't seem to be fair for the seniors. We have this Pennsylvania lottery that makes, I'm sure, millions and millions of dollars that's supposed to benefit the seniors of Pennsylvania. And honestly, the only benefit that I see that my mom gets is being able to ride Nasty Dirty SEPTA for free. She gets a senior card that she can ride SEPTA for free. That's the only benefit that she was able to get without any problems. I've even tried to get meals delivered for my mom. She has different health conditions that require her to eat well. She can't get food stamps because her income is too high. Everything is income based, and like I said, it's not fair. It's just not fair, and something really needs to be done. So I need people to maybe people march for everything. I'm not saying get out there and march, but we need to contact our, I don't know, state representatives or something, because things need to change for our seniors, our current seniors, and for us that are becoming seniors. I don't know, maybe with Biden in office, maybe some things will change. I don't know. But we have to make a stand for our seniors and for ourselves, or we are all going to be screwed when we become seniors. And then some of these guidelines need to be I don't know. They need to be improved some kind of way. Then if you want to if you get benefits, or like say if my mom gets benefits, but she needs help, and say she wanted my, I'll just use an example. Say she wanted my sister to live with her, just to help around the house or something like that. My sister can't put down her address as she lives with her, because then that's held against my mom. So you can't even get your family to help you with that without that being held against you. So there needs to be some kind of program where if you have a family, they have these programs where your family can be your home health aide. And unfortunately, some of those people don't even need that. But I'm not going to get into what other people do. But all I know is for the seniors, there needs to be, something needs to be done, because it's not fair. It's really not fair. Like I said, I've been trying for 3 years to get a home health aide for my mom, and with no success. With no success. And her health keeps changing. Assistant living would be ideal for her, because she would still have her own space with some help. But that's definitely not going to happen. And even with the senior center, I tried to get her in a senior program, and they said that her income was too high. It's not like she has a great, huge income, but it's more than what they consider to be in need of help, I guess. So to me, it's like they want our seniors to be poverty stricken, and just, I don't know. I don't know how they calculate these things, but it's really sad. It really is. I'm glad that I can be here for my mom and help her as much as I can. I'm glad I can cook for her, make sure she has meals, and I can be of as much assistance as possible. But it just doesn't make any sense. And as I said, for all of us who will be becoming seniors, we need to take a look into our futures and what will be available to us as seniors. And for all of us who have parents that are seniors right now, we need to band together and make some noise, because if your parent is a senior and they are still in good health and totally independent, that's great. But with health in our seniors, things can change in an instant, and just there's no relief in knowing that you have help, because there's no guaranteed help out here. And I just found out today that there's a program called the Options Program for Delaware County residents. And even with that, the person who needs the help has to pay a portion out of pocket, which I can understand. But they want to know everything. They want to know what they have in their savings account, their checkings account, or anything. So if the person has a savings that they want to be able to fall back on, that's going to be held against them. So it's just ridiculous, I think. And these are people who worked most of their life to be able to be comfortable and safe in their golden years, and it's just not happening. I said Medicaid definitely needs to be revamped. Medicare needs to be revamped. Our seniors need help. If a 20-year-old can get food stamps, why can't a 71-year-old get food stamps? if a 21-year-old can get Section 8 housing and bounce around from house to house every time you turn around, why can't a 71-year-old get help with housing? I don't understand the dynamics of these things that's going on. And like I said, if I don't know if it's just Pennsylvania or if all of the states have the same guidelines, but I can understand why so many seniors move out of Pennsylvania, because there's no benefit here for them. So again, I just needed to vent because I'm totally frustrated without being able to get any help for my mom. I have had people trying to help me, reaching out to all kinds of resources and people that they know, but to no avail have I had any success. So if anyone out there knows of any resources that may help me, I would appreciate the information. Again, from a frustrated daughter and a future senior citizen, God's willing, hopefully some things will change. Have a good day and a good year, and be safe, everyone.